Welcome fellow Inquisitors to my in-depth video about Dragon Age Inquisition. I have now played 60 hours of the game and I'm going to tell you the reasons why you should have some people in your party and why you might want to specialize your own character in certain ways. So the first character that you would like to have in your party is Vivienne. She's totally freaking amazing because she is going to become this immortal warrior. She uses laser sword ability that when she uses it, she is going to increase her barrier, which is pretty much going to render her invincible versus weaker enemies. And if it's a stronger enemy, it is, well, it's still useful. If they have a barrier or a guard on them, then she's just going to totally wreck that armor. That is just, she's like a god on doing this. She is not going to do this by herself, so you're going to have to control Vivienne whilst doing this. So when I'm going to show you in this clip here, when I'm killing a dragon, that I swap over to Vivienne and I let her take care of the guard that the boss has. And then after that, you're going to swap back to your ultimate warrior, the Iron Bull. He is just totally wrecking absolutely everything. He's gonna be your most fragile character though, so you're gonna have to have something for him to evade and dodge abilities. So you're gonna have him, and you're gonna spam these two abilities on him. And I'm showing here in the clips which abilities it is, and what I do with them, and how I manage to keep this extremely high damage. You keep him on as low health as possible, and just wreck the enemy. And if you do the exact same specializations that I have, you're gonna be able to just spam 2-3 times one of his abilities and then just go for once of the other ability, and he will just sustain himself on this low health, but he will regain his health from one of his skills and he will just use up the health with the other one, and he will do it's just amazing damage. To be able to keep Iron Bull up, I use Solace and Vivienne having their resurrection spell and barrier spells, because then the enemies that's gonna attack the Iron Bull are gonna break down his barrier and not his health. So then you're gonna have the advantage that he can just maul down his enemies with his health, using as his actual damage usage instead of his like mana or whatever the other characters use. And he's gonna be able to sustain himself on these barriers, and he's gonna die. He's gonna die a lot. So you're gonna have to resurrect him all the time, but that's why you have Solace and Vivienne both resurrecting him. Solace and Vivienne has to be set so that they're going to use the resurrect ability. The only issue is that if you have them allowed to use other abilities, they're gonna use up all their mana for this. And you don't want them to use up all their mana because you want them to rest your ultimate warrior, the Iron Bull. The one thing is that if you have a character, I have my main character as the tank, and he is a specialized as a champion, so he's pretty much the same thing as Blackwall is. So if you have the only reason you wouldn't be able to do the same thing that I do is if you have a rogue, and then you're only gonna have one healer, so you can't have both Solace and Vivienne because you need to have a tank too. So I recommend you to either pick your own character as one of the warriors. So then you can either have your own warrior as the berserker or as the champion, or that you have a mage that goes the same thing as Vivienne. I do not remember what the actual thing is called, but I will show you in this clip right here. It's amazing, isn't it? Just Vivienne is just destroying everything. It's the best character. But thank you for watching my videos, and I am going to post all my PSN information so that I can play with all you guys in the future, and also use my comment section to find new friends to play with, because I know how hard it is if you have bought a new PlayStation 4 or something like that and then you don't have any friends anymore, you don't know what to do because you don't have any friends to play with, and then you have all these awesome games that you want to play in multiplayer with people that are like-minded. So just post in the link who you are, what type of players that you're looking for, and also which area you're coming from, because yeah, we don't want that lag when you play with your friends. And also you want to be able to sometimes in the future meet this person that you're playing games with. I know this personally because I met my wife through World of Warcraft, which was just the most amazing thing. But the only issue is that she came from England. So we had a bit of trouble in the beginning of our relationship. I had to go to England. Thank God for Ryanair, that was really cheap. So I live in Sweden, so that's why you understand why I have to travel to get there. So try to meet people in your area code so that you can actually meet up with them and have LANs, because that's pretty much the most fun thing that we can have as gamers, is just get together, play them games, be with people that you like and enjoy spending time with, be with people that are like you. So just use my comment section to just get together and have a great time, and I will find out some better way to do this. I might start some sort of forum or something where all you guys can interact with each other and just have the greatest of times, and let's just have fun as gamers. So see you in the next video. I'm gonna have my next video. I'm going to show you, I got bored one day on Destiny. I did this way back, but Destiny isn't really like the top game right now, and I didn't have this recording set up, so I'm gonna show you in my next movie about Destiny what I did when I got bored one day. So thank you for watching.